This will change Zendikar forever. Careful.
We need to leave now. Got you. Zareth? No. What is this thing, Nahiri?
No more storms or disasters. No more hellish monsters. This is our chance.
Our chance? Zareth's chance? No.
I'm so sorry, Akiri. I truly am.
And we should be live on... Yep, looks like it. Hello everybody, welcome to Candlekeep Ramsey. Thursday night, that means it's Commander night. Two quick announcements before we get into it. First one is, hoping this Sunday and the following Sunday to do a couple of bonus Commander streams. A couple of other players have expressed interest in showing off their decks, and I want to give them the opportunity if we can. More on that later, or on the Facebook page at some point anyway. Other thing that we're trying tonight is we're trying a giveaway on the channel. I'll start it off now. When I can find it, bear with me please. Essentially, for every 5 minutes that you're watching the channel, you'll earn 5 points, and you can use 50 of those points to pay for an entry into a raffle. The prize tonight is 3 packs of Zendikar Rising. I think that what you need to do is type !raffle into the chat. I'm really sorry I haven't thought this through too much. I literally thought of this about 2 hours ago. So fingers crossed it's all working. I think that's all good. Yep, that's all of it tonight.
I will try and join the raffle.
On the stack this evening, sporting, is that the Ferocious Pup mat that you've got there, Lester?
Yes, it is.
It is, yeah. Who are you playing tonight?
I'm playing Lord Windgrace.
And is there a...
Yes, there is. It's a landfall deck.
Landfall.
Draw a land, play it, sacrifice it, throw it into a graveyard, bring it back, do some funny shenanigans.
No worries. Bottom right, that's... that's Rowan, isn't it?
It is Rowan.
It is.
It's Rowan and Rowan. So yeah, I'm playing the OG Kenrith twins, Rowan and Will, on my glorious special edition Rowan map. So yeah, basically it's copy spells, copy abilities, force you to attack, force you to take damage. Whole load of shenanigans, make life a bit hard for yourself. You know, general is it gameplay.
And that's a Super Friends deck, isn't it?
Is it Super Friends deck?
So heavy Planeswalker theme tonight, that's good.
Especially built for this.
Third, Ross, sporting the other really, really nice playmat in here.
I think we definitely have
welcome
the best
to the club.
playmats.
I think we do. I think we win. Who are you playing tonight?
Game over. Thank you for the stream. No, just kidding. So tonight I am playing my Saheeli the Gifted deck. It's an Is It Artifact Matters deck. So despite the fact that, yes, this is a blue and a red deck, most of the spells don't have a colour identity.
Right. And mine is Teferi, the Temporal Archmage. I don't really have much of a theme with it. It's very, very control heavy. Lots of counter spells, lots of draw spells, and probably looking to just finish on a Thassa's Oracle. Bit of a classic, I know. Right. Game one. Let's randomise the screens.
Here we go.
And we do 1, 2, 3. Oh, Lester.
Hey!
And you can flip my screen on your
I can do, yeah.
on yours, so I'm the right way up.
So the people that are trying to get entries to the raffles already, you need to earn 50 points by kicking around and watching the stream for 50 minutes, and that should earn you the 50 points that you need then to get one raffle entry. It should then draw itself automatically just after 9 PM, I believe. Again, I'm really sorry that I don't have to switch literally 2 hours before the stream starts. I thought, I've got an idea.
Awesome.
And I'm going to attempt to keep my opening hand as well.
No worries.
I can't. I mean, Super Friends deck with Interplanetary Beacon in it is pretty good, but if that's the only land.
Alright. I'm going to go with a keep.
I don't know if I should.
2, 4, 6, 7.
No, I would ditch. That's what. Yeah, glad I did.
No, that's not bad actually. Yeah, I'll take that. So, who built their decks for this stream?
I did, yeah. Mine's put together just for this.
I just happened to be building it as Ian said, hey, there's a space, do you want to join?
My Saheeli deck's been kicking around for a while.
So I've seen yours before.
I think I've had it for the entire time I've been coming to the shop, from memory. So
I like how I was last thought, oh yeah, maybe we'll invite him.
I'm all ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
So it says I need to mod Streamlabs, but Streamlabs should already be modded. So this should be working.
It's gone down to 6. Should have kept my first hand.
Apparently we're skipping a lot of frames tonight as well. See if I can. Okay.
Seems to be right now. Come on. Give me the land. Give me the land I need.
Yeah. Just test my one. It seems okay on Twitch.
That'll do. That will do. Right, if everyone's ready, I'll start.
Yeah, let's do this.
I'm ready.
Rob, you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright. I will draw for turn. I will throw down a forest. I'll tap the forest for a scoot mob.
Rambin.
Or scoot mob. Being on the upkeep, if I control 5 more lands, put 4 counters on it. Pass turn.
No worries. Untap, keep draw. Play an island and pass turn.
Okay. I will draw. I'll play a Seat of the Synod, which is an artifact land, and tap 1 for a Soul Ring.
Ooh. Deliver.
And with that, I will pass the turn.
He's in the lead.
Untap. Yeah.
Just a
Untap.
little
I'll keep
bit.
the draw.
Target.
I'm going to play my own island. And then I'm going to pass it. So,
I will untap. Will
Okay, sorry.
throw down a Myriad Landscape for turn. Then Ian, take 1.
Okay.
blood.
First blood.
With that, pass turn.
Last time. Okay. Untap, keep draw. Go island. Tap 2. Play a Mindstone. And I'll say go on that.
Okay. And tap, upkeep, draw. I'll play an Academy Ruins as my land for turn. And then I'm going to tap 3 to cast Psy, Master Thopterist. Legendary creature, Human Artificer, 1/4. When you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. And 1 in a blue, sacrifice 2 artifacts, draw a card.
Beginning of your
Pass
end
the turn.
step. I will tap blue. Cast Opt. Try. Yeah, I like that. Keep on top. Shimmy around my graveyard. Untap, upkeep. I draw a card off Opt, so I draw that card and draw for turn. I'm then going to play Mountain. I'll then tap 2 straight into a Thought Vessel. And I will pass turn there.
Draw. Throw down a command tower for turn. I will pay 2. Actually, do I want to do? Can I do anything else first? Yes, I can. Green, red, colorless. Rather hot, cold. I have first strike as long as it's my turn, and I can look at top card of my library. Anytime I play lands from top of my library, I play 4 and red and green, and she gets XX, where X is the number of lands I control. Hey, Rob, take 1. Pass turn.
Just randomly bullying people. Nice. Untap, I'll keep and draw.
Yeah, might as well. I was going to go around the table, but Ross has got a creature now.
Oh no.
We'll do 2 blue and 1. I'm going to play Narset, Parter of Veils.
Oh,
And I'll
that's it. You can't draw more than one.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, I'll immediately -2 her. I'll go and find some dice in a minute. I'm going to look at the top 4 cards of my library, reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them, put to my hand. I'm going to reveal Flusterstorm. That's going to go in my hand. And I'm going to pass the turn there.
You revealed, sorry? You
Flusterstorm.
Flusterstorm.
Right.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I play an island as my land for turn.
Fireworks.
Yep.
Then I'm going to tap 4 to cast a Padim, Console of Innovation, sorry. A legendary creature, Vidalcan Artificer this time, 1/4. Artifacts you control have hexproof. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control the artifact with the highest CMC, draw a card. Obviously, Ian's Narset is turning that off at the moment, but I pass the turn there.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I will pay 2. Cast Prophetic Prism to draw a card. And I'll pass
I will
turn.
draw. Then look at the top card of my library. I will play Akum Refuge comes intact. Gain life. Oh, he untaps. Dream mana. How many what life is Narset on?
She's on 3. I can't find any dice, and I know I'm in a game shop, so that's a bit weird, but
3 coming at Narset.
yeah.
Didn't matter in the end.
I will pass turn.
Okay, hands up. Upkeep. Draw. Play Fable Passage. Play a Chrome Mox
Then you've got Fable
imprinting.
Passage.
Imprinting Labman. Tap and sack this. I'm going to go find an island and I'll pass there.
Okay. Untap, keep. Okay. So I play a Buried Ruin as my land for turn. And then I'm going to tap... Oh, at the beginning of my upkeep, does anyone control an artifact that's greater than 1 CMC?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. I do not get to draw then. So I tap 6. And I play a... Do we know what this does, or do you want me to explain it? So
all the permanents become artifacts in addition to the type. All cards of the battlefield that aren't spells are colourless.
no, all cards that aren't mana may spend mana as though it were mana of any colour.
Nice.
So your Thought Vessel now taps for Wooburg.
Oh, nice.
And I will pass the turn there.
I'll keep draw.
I spy some dice.
Interesting card.
Microsynth Lattice.
Yeah.
I was not
the
the one for
Kind of
ages.
cool. Even though you said it's Japanese, if you double click it, the card description is in English as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So it's obviously picking up from the picture or something.
3. Play Aedelis, the Cinderwind. Flying Haste 2/2. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, wizards you control gain +1/+1 till end of turn. I will then go to combat, and Ross take 2 in the air.
Okay. I take 2, gain down to 38.
And then take up.
On tap. I will draw. Land for turn, I'll play Mountain. On. I think I will. Sorry, Ian's open again. 3 to the face, Ian.
3 to the face. Wonderful. Okay.
Pass turn.
Untap. I'll keep draw. Prismatic Vista, which I can then tap and crack. I'll find a island, and then I'll tap the island plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 total, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. To play Teferi, who's going to come in at 5. I need to fetch my island first. And then I'm going to use his -1 ability to untap up to 4 target permanents.
Nice.
I'll untap these 4 lands. I'll use 2 to play a Helm of Awakening. All spells cost 1 generic mana less to play. That's for everybody. Group Hug, see? Group Hug.
Ah.
Then
Oh,
I'll
and
pay 1.
everything is colourless.
And also you can spend mana as though it was mana of any colour, so it doesn't really matter.
For an Icicron Scepter. And I'll imprint Swan Song under it.
Oof.
And I'll say go on that. Swan Song, counter target instant, sorcery, or enchantment. Its controller gets a bird.
That's annoying.
I'll say go on that.
Was that a pass?
It costs 2 to play it. That's an expensive Flusterstorm now.
Oh, you have to pay for Icicron Scepter, don't you?
Yes,
I forgot about
2
that.
to tap it.
Okay. So, thanks to Ian,
Group Hug.
I'm going to pay 3, and I'm going to cast my commander for the first time. Do you have enough mana to activate Icicron Scepter now?
I don't have enough to activate it now, no.
Doesn't look like
he's
he's only got 1. Well, unless he's got a swimming in his hand.
2 cards in hand.
Okay. Oh, sorry, at the beginning I missed a trigger at the beginning of my keep. I'll just go past it. I'm then going to tap 3, and I'm going to cast a Storm the Vault. It's a legendary enchantment. Whenever one or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 5 or more artifacts, transform Storm the Vault. And it transforms into the fixed Tolarian Academy.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tick Saheeli up by 1 to use her second 1 ability.
Just before
yeah.
you do that, sorry. Just
I'm
rewind it a second.
been missing some triggers anyway.
So when you
Yep.
storm the vault on the stack, everything currently now is colourless. It doesn't matter what we pay.
All cards that aren't on the battlefield, spells and permanents are colourless. Players may spend mana as though it were mana
Hell
of any colour.
Awakening drops a 1 CMC counter spell to a 0 CMC counter spell, doesn't it?
All
No,
spells. Helm of
cost
Awakening.
1 generic less to pay.
Yeah.
The counter spell surely will still have the coloured mana. Will still cost 1 coloured mana. If it's a 1 and a blue.
Colourless. I suppose it's just the type that's becoming colourless, not the mana. Yeah, no, that's fine. Sorry, no, carry on.
Okay, and then I'm going to use Saheeli's second +1 ability to cast Hedron Archive for free. And I have been missing some triggers, but I will finally get a Thopter from Master Thopterist. So I have a 1/1 flying Thopter. And with that, I will pass the turn. And assuming that's okay with everyone, Storm of the Vault will transform into Vault of Catalan. Something that's clearly wrong. Catalan, but anyway. It's Slayer and Academy is on the field.
And draw.
I seem to be dealing with some minor internet issues tonight, so I'm sorry the stream's a little bit choppy, everybody.
It's all those things you download in. You guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm sorry, I'm thinking. Okay, I'm gonna tap red.
Awkward silences.
I'm gonna tap Prophetic Prism. Actually, because that taps for any colour, doesn't it?
Yeah, so you can spend colourless mana as though it were Wooburg.
Okay, so I'll tap that for another red, and then tap the island to cast Chandra Torch of Defiance. She comes in with 4 counters on her.
Other one that has a minus that gives everyone a emblem.
Yep.
Great.
That damages us.
Whenever, well, it gives me an emblem. Whenever I cast a spell, deal 5 damage to target creature or player.
Oh no. Other one.
I'm going to.
Going to build the suspense.
Going to build the suspense. Never mind. I'll +1 to exile top card of my library. I may cast it. If I don't, deal 2 damage to each opponent. I will exile Nimbus it. Firemind. 2 damage to everybody. Pass turn.
At the end of your turn, I'll pay 2. I will sacrifice the Myriad Landscape to go get 2 swamps. Swamp, right. Oh, seriously? Come on. There we go. Right, there, I thought I'd taken all my swamps out. They come in tapped, but then I untap. I will draw. It's on my library. From my library, I will play this forest.
Sorry.
I will pay. I've just seen what you
Yep.
said. Oops. For. At the beginning of my upkeep. It's not even you, May. So yeah, so I get 4 counters on him. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it costs 1 less now, thanks to Ian.
Yes.
Cool. Windgrace comes out. Comes in with 5 counters. I will up him to 7. I will discard this forest to draw 2 cards. Then I'll pay 1, 2 to play Asusa Lost but Seeking. Play 2 additional lands for the turn. I will throw down an Overgrown to untapped. I think I might. What do they do? End up full permanent. Yeah. What's that one do? Sorry, I'm just looking at everyone's
It's alright.
shit on the board. Won't let me look at Chandra. Come on. Let me look.
She's bashful.
That.
No, you're not finding it. Why are you not working? Stupid thing. Alright.
Just swing at it anyway.
What do you want to know?
Just its abilities. How?
+1, exile top card of my library, may cast it. If I don't, deal 2 damage to each opponent.
Yep.
Another +1,
Gain 2 red.
add 2 red to my mana pool. -3, deal 4 damage to target creature. And then -7, I get an emblem, which whenever I cast a spell, this emblem deals 5 damage to target creature or player. So I can basically ping you in the face or burn one of your creatures down.
That sounds quite nasty.
It is quite nasty so long as I'm casting spells.
Um,
But, as you can tell, my mana base is a little bit lacking at the minute, for lack of a better word.
I will go to combat. Scoot Mob rather will come at the Chandra.
That's right.
And Rada will come at Teferi.
How much?
She is a 3.
3.
Yeah.
Put some down to
I'm going to
And
throw.
the Scoot is a 5.
I'm going to throw Dallas under the bus.
Okay. With that, I will pass then.
Okay. One's up. I'll keep. Draw. I'm going to +1 to Fairy. Look at the top 2 cards of my library. One to my hand and the other on bottom. Put this one to my hand and this one to the bottom.
I'm hoping other people can sort out that Chandra.
You don't need to destroy Chandra.
Pay blue to ponder.
Looking at you, Ross.
No responses?
No, I got nothing.
No.
Nope. Okay. So I'm going to look at the top 3. Put them back in any order. I may shuffle. Ooh. Put them back in that order, and then I may draw a card. I'll play Mana Crypt. And then I'm going to pass.
So you can counter instant sorceries and enchantments.
Yes.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Play an island as my land for turn. Sorry, so in my upkeep, I know I missed the trigger, but does anyone have a card with 6 CMC or greater?
Yes, Teferi is 6.
So it's tied with or equal, so I draw a card as well. Sorry.
You know, if you get a notification if you have bought a ticket in.
Yes, I imagine so anyway, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's going to be about 10 to 8 before we find out if any of this is working, though.
Right.
And I'm wondering if it's also responsible for the stream being a little bit jerky tonight.
Could be. Because I know I've got at least 50 points now because I just got a bonus 60, so I know I've got at least one.
Yeah.
Whether or not I'm putting the thing in right, I don't know.
Let's see if I can check.
Find out I've got like 500 entries.
I probably shouldn't have brainy ideas like 5 minutes before I start.
Okay, I'm going to tick Saheeli up by 1 to use her second +1 ability. The next spell you cast costs 1 less for each artifact you control as you cast it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm then going to pay 2 to cast an Inkwell Leviathan. 7/11 Trample, Island Walk, and Shroud. Little bit of a boy. Because I cast an artifact spell, I will get a Thopter as well. And
No responses on that one here.
Sorry?
No responses on
No
the
responses.
getting rid of the Leviathan.
No.
wrong type.
Whoops! I just kicked my cat. She did not. She did not look happy.
What does Lord Windgrace ultimate at, Lester?
11.
Okay. Planeswalker management. Rob, I'm going to swing a 1/1 flying Thopter at Chandra just to keep it away from ultimating.
Yep.
And with that, I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw.
Yeah, 3 mascot again.
I'm going to uptick Chandra to generate 2 red.
What does Saheeli ult at?
She ults at 7, which is make for each artifact you control, create.
Make a copy.
Yeah. I'll be honest though, it's the second +1 ability that I mainly use. But
Yeah, I mainly use the first and second.
Right, so I use that 2 red mana floating and my 3 mana, cost reduction 1, to cast Rowan.
Ooh.
I will immediately -2 her. Yeah. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna +2 her to 6. Ross, in your next combat, your next
Everything
turn,
has
each
to
creature you control has to attack. Just
Okay.
let's spice this up a little bit, shall we? And then I'll pass.
What, the game going a bit too slow for you?
perfectly happy with how the game is going. Thanks.
I've completely run dry on lands. I'm stuck for mana.
So you're gonna piss everyone off.
No, I'm just gonna
you're
get
kick the hornet's
Rust.
nest.
I'll pass turn there.
I will untap.
Just as I have to attack, I can still attack you, can't I?
I will draw. Oh, in my upkeep, he gets another 4 counters. What have I got in my library? I'll play a Swamp from the top of my library. I will. What are you doing? I will up him to 9. I will discard the Rubble Hulk to draw a card.
In response, I'll flash in a cat's bottle.
I mean, between you and Lester, we can have Battle of the Cats.
We can. We can have Battle of the Cats. One, two. Oh no, hang on. There's mana reduction by 1, isn't it? I forget about that. So that's 4. I will pay 3 to play Turn Timber Sower. When one of my lands are put into the graveyard from anywhere, create a 0/1 plant token, and I can pay green to sacrifice 3 creatures, return target land from the graveyard to my hand. Nope, sorry, that was only meant to cost me 2. Okay, I will go to combat. I will swing the insect.
Don't swing my way. Don't swing my way.
What, sorry?
I wouldn't swing my way.
Well, I'm worried about the Chandra.
I was going to say, I'll make sure everyone hates you for it if you do.
I got an insect coming at Chandra.
Wonder what's in your hand, Ian.
Oh, look at the kitty. Kitty's like, no, don't kill
Wants to
Rowan.
play to.
If I can't play it, you can't play.
Chandra is mine.
Chandra's dead.
Then yeah, I will pass turn.
Okay.
Oh shit! Oh, too late now. I just realised I can play additional lands on my turn. But I had already said pass, so go for it.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Yeah, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
1, 2, yeah, 7. Sight Grift, Overload.
6. Anyway.
Uh,
Oh, does the overload cost? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
it's an
really, does
alternate
it?
cost, not an original. I don't know. So,
Yep. Non-land permanents back to owner's hand.
oh, I missed a trigger. Hang on. Odds I take damage from the crypt. It's a 6. So, yep.
Okay.
All non-land permanents I don't control back to the owner's hands.
In response, I'm going to tap Soul Ring, tap and sack the Hedron Archive to draw a card.
Yep.
Because I don't have enough card draw. And then I got nothing else. Rob, to you.
I'm tapped out.
There's no point doing that. Yeah, okay. Back to my hand.
uptick to fairy to 3, untapping 4 permanents. I'll untap these 4 right here, and then I'm going to play blue and 1 cost reduction, windfall.
Oh, no.
You did.
Nice. Rowan's going to go back to thing.
Told you, blue control.
Thought Vessel, Prism, Charm of Flamecaller, Stunt Double, Mu Yangling, Murmuring Mystic, Mystical Dispute, Ral, Charge of Pyromancer, and a Master Transmuter.
So I'm getting rid of Thassa's Oracle and Foster Storm.
Microscintillatus, Psymaster, Thopterus, Padeem, Console of Innovation, Inkwell Leviathan, Soul Ring, Burnished Heart, Argavian Restoration, and Efficient Construction.
So who's got the most cards in hand?
I had
Well, how many you got, Ross?
I had 9.
I've got a 10.
10. So we all draw 10. Group hug.
You got rid of my Lotus Cobra, Ian.
You got rid of my Microscintillatus. I needed that.
9.
1, 2,
I
3,
held up
4,
actually,
5, 6,
You know
7,
what I've
8,
just
9,
drawn?
10.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I'll carry on my turn. Group hug.
Yeah, group.
Are you feeling loved yet, everybody? No? Okay. We'll play an island for 10. Haven't played a land yet. Then I'll play Codex Shredder for 3. Cost reduction from Helm of Awakening. Pay 2. Ristic Study.
Oh, bollocks.
And on that, I'll pass the turn.
Untap and draw. Okay. I play a mountain as my land for turn. Ristic Studies on the cast, correct?
Yes, on a cast, you may pay 1, or yeah, whenever an opponent plays a spell, so it's on the cast, yeah.
Okay, I pay 4, including 1 for the Ristic, to play a Worn Power Stone.
Yep.
And then I tap 2, and I pay for Ristic to cast an Iron Mirror. It's a mana dork that taps and adds a mountain to my mana pool. And I think I have to go to discard then. 1, 2. Yep, and I will go to discard, and I will discard a... Ooh, I don't actually know. Sage of Latnem. You'll go, Rob.
You already got 2 lands, Rob.
So
Yep.
a few people in the stream, with regard to the tickets thing, it looks like some of you are coming up to the 50 points mark very soon. So fingers crossed. Within the next 10 minutes, you'll be able to put an entry in.
Untap oak.
Apparently, the secret code is up, up, down, down, left, right, A, A, B, A, B, start.
That's a classic.
Okay, I'm going to bear in mind I've just drawn the 10 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Reliquary Tower.
Ah! Nice.
Okay. And then I will tap said Reliquary Tower for my Altar Soul Ring.
In
Maybe a
response...
Oh, seriously? It's a Soul Ring.
I'll mental misstep that. I'll pay the 2. I'll even pay the 2 life.
Talk about kick a man when he's down.
Oh, I can't even bloody pay absolute arse. No, I can't even do that.
Do you pay the 1 for Ristic Study, by the way?
That's like for salt in the wound.
Oh, in response to the mystics,
Mental misstep.
Misstep. I'll pay 2. I will expansion. Copying your mental misstep,
Yep.
targeting the mental misstep.
Nice. you pay the one?
I
One song in.
will. Won't pay the one.
You won't pay the one. In response,
Seriously?
I will swan song that. You can have a bird. Why so serious?
Come on, Lester, you're running green. You've got enchantment removal.
Are you paying the
artifact
one
removal.
for either of your?
I'm not paying one for any of it.
Okay, carry on.
Last turn.
Hang on. Yeah, okay. Right, let's do this. I will, in your end step, I will pay 3 green, and then 3 others to play Consign to Dust. I've paid the drive cost twice, so I can draw it up to target artifacts or enchantments. First one, Icecrown Scepter.
Yep. Are you paying the one?
Yes, I am. Next one, I'll blow up Ristic Study.
So, yep.
Oh, I shouldn't have paid the one for the Tickle Ball. Soul Ring.
What else should I get rid of, guys?
Because the Helm of Awakening.
Mind Stone or
How many other things can you get rid of?
one more. So I've got rid of Ristic and Icecrown. I can get rid of one more. So Mind Stone or the Shredder. What do you reckon?
Shred is probably a better one.
Oh, actually, no. Crypt.
Just
Actually,
hiding in the land section down there.
Crypt or Mox? What do you reckon?
Crypt will slowly do him damage,
That is true.
but equally his Mox is basically an island, so...
Mm.
Go for the Crypt, it's a bigger loss of mana.
Alright, Crypt then.
So we're targeting Crypt, Ristic, and Icecrown.
Yes.
And you're paying the one for this.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, that's going to happen. Yeah.
You're a bit stupid counting my Soul Ring now, don't you?
Not really.
He had to counter something at some point.
And then I will untap and draw.
Well done, Lester.
You're welcome. I will play a forest for turn. Then I'll pay 2, 1 being green, for the Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Then for my extra land for turn, I'll play a swamp. Go back down to a reasonable hand size. 5. So Windgrace normally costs me 7, but it's only going to cost me 6 now, correct? Because it's still one reduced, yeah?
Yes, yeah. I noticed you kept that one
4,
around.
5. Oh, obviously. 6. Windgrace comes out. I would then up it to 5. To 7. Where it is, there it is. I will discard the Rocky Tar Pit to draw 2 cards. Oh, I've just got a network error on the stream. I don't know whether that's me. Can you guys still hear me?
I just got a network error on the stream as well.
Yeah.
Ian?
Yeah, I'm just
No,
looking
you are
at
still there.
It's still, yeah. The stream's still running, apparently.
I will refresh.
If you refresh, it's fine.
Is that going to refresh the amount I've got this stream? The points?
It won't refresh the points, but it will refresh the chat for you.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Points are tied to your account.
Starting to think
From the
it's,
looks of
yeah.
it.
I'm starting to think the problem's at my end. It's either with Streamlabs or Twitch tonight. I'm not sure.
And then I will go to my end step and I will throw away. Fuck it. Let's throw away a mountain. Pass turn.
Okay. Felt hated on that turn. Untap, upkeep, draw.
You got hated on that turn.
Yeah.
But
It's +1 to fairy. I'll look at the top two. One to my hand and one to the bottom of my library. This one to my hand, this one to the bottom. Play a land for turn, I suppose. Island. With 9 cards in hand, I'm going to discard down and pass the turn. I'm going to just get rid of Teferi's Tutelage. And Joy's Familiar.
anyone else nervous that the blue player's passing with all of their lands untapped?
Normally I would be, but I've got bugger all to do, so...
Unless he's got all lands in his hand.
Okay, untap, upkeep, and then I'm going to draw. I mean, yeah. Well, I suppose if he's got a counter spell, there's only one way to get around it. I play a Rogue's Passage as my land for turn.
Yep.
I tap 5 using Helm of the Awakening to attempt to recast Saheeli, and I use the big one.
Yep.
Big one costs 2 extra.
It does, yeah. Responses, Ian?
Nothing.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to cast 3 and play Fabricate. Search your library for an artifact card, reveal it, and then put it into your hand.
Okay.
I like how we're all looking over at Ian when we play a spell.
Card I'm going to pick to put into my hand is Planar Bridge.
Please, sir, can we play this card, sir?
Please, sir.
Can I play some magic, please? We spent
how many
so
artifacts
long
do I
building my deck.
3.
I'd really like to play it, sir.
Okay, I'm going to tick Saheeli up by 1 to use her second +1 ability to give the next spell to make the next spell I cast 3 cheaper. I'm going to pay 1, and I'm going to attempt to cast an Unwinding Clock.
Remind me of that does again.
Untap all artifacts you control in each other player's untap step.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can have that one. Unwind.
Counter it.
I'm tapping up to 3 lands.
Okay.
Sneaky.
I'm then going to tap the Vaults of something for 3 blue mana, because I control 3 artifacts, and I'm going to attempt to cast a Loyal Drake, flying with lieutenants. When I go to combat, if I control my commander, I draw a card. I'm going to go to combat, going to draw my card, come out of combat, and pass the turn there.
I will untap.
Oh, no, that's like an idiot.
I will draw. I'm then going to play a island. And then I will tap 2 because of cost reduction to cast Mana Geode. When it ETBs, I scry 1. I'm going to put that to bottom. I will then pass turn.
I will Anything I want to do in your end step? No. I will untap. I will draw.
Okay, some people in the chat now have 50 points according to the back end. It might be worth trying the raffle thing again.
Ooh. I will pay lands you control are every basic type in addition to other lands. So tap a red. I will cycle Forgotten Cave to draw a card.
Oh, I got to try one.
Hey, it's working. Right, we've got people getting tickets at last.
I will play one land for turn. I will then play my second land for turn. I will up Windgrace by 2. I will discard the Blighted Woodland to draw 2 cards.
Still there?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Still here.
Gotta be careful with the silences. It sounds like the stream's died.
Oh yeah, sorry.
just
I
hum quietly, maybe. I don't know.
This is where we need to develop that
One.
annoying habit of doing this.
Yeah. Just shuffle.
2,
Oh, that
3,
drives me nuts when I see it in professional.
4,
Really
5,
I don't get it.
6,
distraction.
7. I'll pay 7 to play Ruinous Path for the Awaken cost.
What does that do?
Destroy target creature or planeswalker. If I paid the Awaken cost, I also do that ability, but also put 4 counters on a target land I control. It becomes a 0/0 elemental with haste. It's still a land.
What's the target?
Target is either creature or planeswalker.
Yeah, but who are you targeting?
Don't know. Ian's probably got some fucking.
You need to declare the target first.
I have
before-
I have a whole lot of untapped mana, Lester.
It's
You do.
passive.
You do. I don't really want to bully.
If you leave my stuff alone, I think we can make an agreement where it might go.
Okay, I'll attempt to cast it on Teferi.
In response. Pay 1, tap and sack the Mind Stone. I'm going to draw a card.
He doesn't have anything in his hand.
He's looking for answers.
Still that on the stack. Pay 2. I'm going to snap that creature you've got out back to your hand.
Yep.
In fact, that's one less. Still with your spell on the stack. I'm going to pay a blue. I'm going to brain freeze, targeting you.
What's Brain Freeze?
Target player puts the top 3 cards of his or her library into their grave.
Okay.
And it has
And it has Storm,
Alright.
so a copy of the spell for each time it was played before this turn. So
So-
3 spells.
So that's first 3.
Yeah.
So how many times are you copying it?
Well, I'm going to be copying it 3 times.
Alright, so. One.
I'm not milling you.
Oh, you're not. I just assumed you were milling me.
No, I'm going to whack.
I will put
I'm
them
going to
back.
whack 12 cards from my library into my grave.
Okay, I will stick those on the bottom. Sorry, I just immediately assumed you were doing it to me.
Then that fires off. Gets kaboomed.
Okay. I would then put 4 counters on this swamp.
Seemed a little unnecessary, Lester. It's not like I've done anything to you.
You got rid of some decent cards in my hand. I would then replay the Dryad. Take 4 in.
Wow. I'm not feeling the love. I'm not going to lie.
Damn straight. I could have helped you during that, but you countered 2 bloody spells in mine here. So, you deserve every bit of hate.
Oh, do you have to put space in it? Or have I only got enough for 1?
I might only have enough for 1 because I've only been counting loyalty points since the start of since I activated everything, basically.
Why is that not working?
Do you want to pass your turn, and you can worry about that?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you can worry about that in your turn then. It's untap. I'll keep draw. Play
That was a space.
1. Play Mana Vault. Teferi's going to cost me 7 with a cost reduction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There we go.
Yep, pay 7. Recast Teferi with a
In
cost reduction.
response,
Yep.
tap 2 blue because of cost reduction and cast Wizard Retort.
Yeah.
Counter target spell.
Force of Will, exiling long-term plans. And paying a life.
Yep. That's all I've got.
Can't have many more counters, surely.
Plan for turn, Flood Strand. Tap and crack this, paying a life. Going to go and find an island quickly. Island comes into play. Got about halfway through my library.
We know that his lab man is under the Mox, and his Thassa's Oracle is in the graveyard.
Yep. +1. I'm going to look at the top 2. 1 to my hand and 1 to the bottom. 1 to my hand. 1 to the bottom. Pass turn.
Okay. Untap. I have no upkeep triggers, so I will draw a card. I'm going to go to combat. Loyal Drake's going to trigger and draw me a card. I'm going to come out of combat because I'm not planning on attacking anyone. Okay, I'm going to tick Saheeli up by 1 to use her second +1 ability. So my next spell costs 3 less and 1 for the helm. So I tap 2 colourless mana to attempt to cast a planar bridge.
Yeah. Search your library for opponent card, put it onto battle. Oh,
Yeah,
very
it's
nice.
quite fun.
Cost of 8. Has he got 8 to trigger it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I don't think he has.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He does.
He does.
He's got warp mine. Warp Power Stones for 2. The Murph 1, and then he's got another 6 lands.
No, carry on.
Okay. So I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to tap this for 5, 7, 8, and tap Planar Bridge.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can do that.
Yeah. Tolarian Academy is banned for a reason. Unfortunately, this is not. And can anyone in chat guess what I'm going to find? If you've played against me, I think you know what it's going to be.
Yep.
It is my pet,
Blightsteel.
Blightsteel.
Ouch.
Stupid fucking Blightsteel. Always a little bit of infect with you, isn't there?
And then I'm going to tap 2, cast a Swiftfoot, or attempt to cast a Swiftfoot Boots.
Hell no!
can't-
Hell no!
Can I remind you, I've already gone to combat this turn.
Have you?
Yeah, and I've come out of it.
I don't want you
did that to
protecting
draw a
it
card.
either. I don't want you protecting
Alright,
it either.
fine.
So no,
No Swiftfoot Boots then.
no. I don't want you. No, no.
And sorry to Owen in the chat, no, it wasn't LED. It was my other pet. And I will pass the turn there.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going
Something.
to play
That's the thing.
Island for turn. I'm then
Harmless.
going to
Harmless.
tap 3 and cast.
Doesn't recognise the alt arts.
I can read out what Blightsteel is if people
I
don't know.
was
It's
just
alright.
curious.
I'm going to cast Kefnet's Last Word. Gain control of target artifact, creature, or enchantment. Lands don't untap during next untap step.
How long is that for?
Just gain control.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, can I have
nasty.
still, please?
Can indeed. It has summoning
That-
sickness.
Still
though.
has summoning sickness. Yeah.
No, it's absolutely fine. It's what was the damage on that? Sorry.
So Blightsteel is an 11/11 trample,
No.
infect, indestructible. If it would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, shuffle it into its owner's library.
That's fine. I just needed to know the damage. That was all. We've got 1 cost reduction as well, don't we?
You have still, yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be dirty. I'm then going to tap blue and 2 with the 1 cost reduction to cast Spark Double, creating a copy of the Blightsteel.
Oh,
With a +1/+1
yes.
counter on it.
Okay.
I thoroughly approve of this plan.
I'm going to pass turn. I can't do anything because I can't attack, but still.
10 out of 10 would Blightsteel Colossus again.
What you mean 12 out of 12?
How often have you played me, and how often have I tried to do this?
I was going to take the Planar Bridge, but you then brought out the Blightsteel, so I thought, well, that's a bit of a target.
I probably should have waited until it was my turn, but I was going to try and
I
equip
need
the boots
to
to it.
remind myself that lands don't untap on my next one. So, up there. So I need a token for that. This will be...
Oh. We need something to deal with those 2 Blightsteel Colossuses right now.
I know,
Colossi.
Colossi, sorry.
but you've all been hammering. You've all been hammering me so much. I quite frankly don't care. I hope he kills you.
Is you got it from me, Rob? Can I have immunity for a turn?
Potentially.
Otherwise, they die, or at least one of them does.
First of all, I will up.
Beg for your lives.
I'll
I'll
up
deal
2.
with one.
I will discard.
I'm really hoping I've got some way of getting back my stunt double now as well.
Hunted Fangraph to draw 2 cards. Blightsteel has Indestructible, doesn't it?
He does indeed.
Trample, infect, and indestructible. Unfortunately,
That's just annoying, isn't it?
Not when it's on your board, no.
No. Hmm.
Actually, I better just double check I didn't put it in the grave already.
I'll pay 1 for a Sylvan Advocate. Vigilance 2/3. As long as I control 6 or more lands, it and land creatures I control get +2/+2. I'll pay another green to play Sakura Tribe Elder. Indeed.
So
It's okay. I've got a plan. If you leave my stuff alone, I've got a plan
to do with both or just one?
to do with both.
Do with both. Oh,
It
okay.
will be. You have to. You're not going to like what I'm going to do, but it will be very one-directional if you let me do it.
Right. Okay.
Smells like Cycrypt.
It's not.
No?
And I say one-directional at a person, not a thing.
He's going to take me out.
Yep.
I
Or
will
attempt to.
play my first land for turn, which is a Golgari Rot Farm, bringing back a swamp. I'll then play my. No, I won't play that land. Okay. Yeah, I will pass then because I don't actually have anything else I can do right now.
Yeah, go untap. Upkeep and draw. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you do exclamation mark points, it tells you how many points you got.
Ah,
Thanks to Vice Like Kai.
excellent stuff. I'm really sorry. I probably should have researched this a bit more. It was just like a last minute fun little idea.
Oh, I've just been exiled from the game.
Oh no.
Good. Can't kill me.
Rob's doing. Go.
I'm going to play Well of Ideas. ETB, I draw 2
Okay.
cards. At the beginning of each other player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. At the beginning of my draw step, draw 2 additional cards.
Nice.
So I'm going to
You're
draw 2
drawing
now.
4.
I'll be drawing 3 a turn now.
And we're drawing 2.
Oh, each other. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Play my land for the turn. I'm going to tick up to Ferry by another 1. Look at the top 2, 1 to hand, 1 to the bottom. This one to my hand, this one to the bottom. And I'll pass there.
Untap. I don't have any upkeep triggers, I don't think, so I will draw 2 cards. I'll play my land for turn, which is an Inventor's Fair. At the beginning of my upkeep, if I control 3 or more artifacts, I gain a life, tap and add Colorless, or 4, tap and sack it, search my library for an artifact card and put it into my hand. Okay. So.
What are you doing, Cat?
Within a cat.
Literally just like freaked out when I moved.
I'm going to tap the Wornstone Power Stone to tap and sack Buried Ruin, returning Swiftfoot Boots to my hand.
Yep.
Again, I do need haste for this to work. It may not be pleasant, but I do need haste. I'm then going to pay 3, counting the 1 cheaper, to cast a Phyrexian Metamorph. And that's going to enter as a copy of my Blightsteel that is currently on Rob's board.
You mean a copy of my Blightsteel?
It's still technically mine. I'm
Well,
going
which
for
one?
that.
I've got two Blightsteels. One of them is mine.
Okay, well, it won't get the +1/+1 counter anyway, so it's just a Blightsteel.
Just a Blightsteel Colossus.
Just a Blightsteel.
Three Blightsteels on the field right now.
Oh, of course he's got Rogue's Passage.
I pay 1 to cast a
He's
Swiftfoot
like
boot. Oh wait, hang on a minute. Yep, to cast a Swiftfoot boots. I tap the mirror to
I've
equip.
been exiled.
Oh, I'll wait.
Just carry on, because
Okay.
are you Rogue's Passaging to kill me?
Yeah, I am. I'm going to tap the Vault, Rogue's
I'm dead.
Passage.
I've got nothing.
Okay. And that means this Blightsteel returns to my side of the field. Does it not?
Because he took control of it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, it can't attack. I went to combat, so I will draw a card from the Loyal Drake.
We've just been mad.
And
I
then...
can deal with this. So we go
You've
from
now
1
gone
plus
from
7
having
to...
3 Blightsteels.
Don't
In hand,
only
I
two.
had lands, and lands.
That's what
Right.
you get for stealing my pet from me. I'm then going to tick Saheeli up by 1 to cast a Darksteel Juggernaut for free. Indestructible power and toughness are equal to the number of artifacts I control. I can work that out for you, but I will pass the turn there.
Ian,
Yep.
hope you got something.
We're in trouble.
Darksteel Juggernaut is an 8/8.
I'll untap. Let's draw a card. And let's draw another card.
This is gonna hurt.
That might...
I only
Hell?
have 1 Rogue's Passage, though.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So that means one of us gets 1 turn to do something about it, and the other one gets 2.
Yeah.
Well, ask yourself this, Lester. Did
Yep.
you Cyclonic Rift me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I got hardcore mana screwed there.
That was a bit unfortunate. I am sorry I had to utterly take you out, Rob, but you stole my Blightsteel.
It
Right.
wouldn't have been a problem, but Ian turned around and got rid of my thing. My mana rock. I would have gone down a different route.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
I don't know what the chat thinks, but Rob sounds salty.
I am salty. I'm not going to lie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Says,
Tapping 6. Now, on the... as long as you're not going to attack me this turn, Ross.
I've got 1 Rogue's Passage, that's what I'm going to say. I can take 1 person out with a Blightsteel, and you have enough blockers to survive anyway, so...
He
Right,
doesn't
okay.
need a Rogue's Passage to go in against Ian, though.
Not at the moment, no.
I'll play Avenger of Zendikar. I will play my first land for turn. Oh, hang
Oh
on.
yeah, Major Salt.
I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 plants.
The problem is, Ian knows exactly how crazy this deck can go. So,
Then I will play my first land for turn, getting a counter on those plants. I will then no, that's going to give me that one. I will pay. No, I will -3 on this. Put me down to 8 to bring back 1. Two. Get me another 2 counters. I will then pay 1 for a Paducah Gardener.
Oh, have you got a plan, Ian?
No, not really.
I do also notice that Saheeli's at ultimating, so we could have 4 Blightsteals if we really wanted. Unless you would still have enough to block before you... But again, I don't really mind what you do. I'm happy.
I will... I don't know. I will...
You will.
Pass turn.
Ah, okay.
Sorry.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. 1, 2, and 3. Play an island. Pay 2 for a frantic search. Cost reduction from Helm of Awakening. I'm going to draw 2 cards, then choose and discard 2 cards, and untap up to 3 lands. Discard. Grand Architect and Stifle. And untap up to 3 lands, sorry. Untap those 2. Dig. I'll uptick to Fairy. Look at the top 2. Choose 1 to put to hand and 1 to the bottom of the library. This one to hand, this one to the bottom of the library. I really don't know. I really don't think there's much I can do. Pay 1, Mystic Remora.
Bit late for that now, isn't it?
I'll have to pass the turn there, I'm afraid. There's not a lot, not a lot happening here for me.
Untap. At the beginning of my upkeep, because I control 3 or more artifacts, I will gain a life from Inventor's Fair, and then I will draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay. I play my land for turn. To get things started, I tap the Vault for 9 to tap Planar Bridge to search my library for a permanent.
Ready to fucking do.
Genuinely afraid at this point. What can it be? What can it be?
Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm really hoping I didn't take it out. Okay, so the permanent that's going to come in is a Whirler Rogue. It's a 2/2 human rogue artificer. On ETB, create 2 1/1 colorless stop
Tap 2 artifacts.
Tap 2, target creature can't be blocked. I'm going to, assuming that resolves and is fine with everyone.
Yeah.
My plan is to ultimate Saheeli, get 4 Blightsteel Colossuses on the field, make this one unblockable with mana and Rogue's Passage, and send that to Ian, as well as its copy. Tap these 2, make this one unblockable, send that and its copy at Leicester.
Do the copies have summoning sickness?
No, the copies have haste.
Oh.
Saheeli's. I exile them at the end of turn.
Oh.
That's the downside. I create a copy of all my artifacts, and then I would exile them. So, does everyone die to infect?
Well, everyone dies to infect.
I couldn't do it in an
I got
infect. I
nothing,
could do it in an
yeah.
artifact deck.
Good game.
Good game, guys.
So whoever that was at the beginning there that said Lord Windgrace is going to have it.
I probably would have done next turn. I had a shit ton of land I could have thrown down to bump my plants up. Something stupid.
So, on to game 2.
What's my next few cards?
I'll be honest, I quite enjoy playing this
Go on,
deck.
mate.
This might be one I have to work on and refine.
It's such a joy to play against. I mean,
It's a mono blue deck. You can never have fun playing against the mono blue deck. Anyway,
I found a way.
infect everybody. You're just a glorified STI at this point, mate.
Wow.
I'll take it.
Right, let me just be back in a second.
No worries. Yeah, just quickly again while we shuffle up again, looking at doing some extra streams over the course of the next couple of weeks. With the shop not being open, I've got a lot more free time on my hands. So, yeah, Sunday night. I believe actually one of the players is in the chat right now. It's probably lurking there. I don't know if you want to say hello.
Is it Chris, I'm guessing?
No, it's not.
Oh,
Do we know who else is playing on Sunday, Ian?
At the moment, no. No, I
Well,
do.
I'm free to play if you
Sunday,
need someone.
yeah.
Is it CDH crew?
No, it's not. No.
Oh. Don't know. Baldrick.
Are we just going to start naming people?
Just randomly know who's in the chat. Yeah. No.
That was the first
No,
name I
it's
saw on the
it's in the
screen.
chat. It's another one that you might, if you've ever watched the D&D streams, Lester will know quite well. It's going to be Ben,
Ah,
aka Damon. He's got a sort of budget
doesn't have a
version,
character anymore.
a budget version of a sort of Corvold food chain deck. Yeah, he doesn't have a character anymore. God, yes, yeah,
Because that's a sentence you want to hear, isn't it?
it is. Yeah,
Sorry, Ben. Couldn't resist.
I don't know what I'm going to be running yet.
I think
haven't
if I
decided.
do end up playing, I'll play that new Gruul Jumpstart Commander,
Yeah.
Neath of Dire Hunt. It's a fun deck, isn't it, Lester?
Nope. It goes. Suck a dick.
You know what?
I mean, it's not 9 o'clock yet, so I probably shouldn't say that.
Keep.
Yeah,
Mulligan.
I'll join you on that keep.
Yep. Let's randomise things up while we wait.
I'm going to
One.
Mulligan.
2. Drum roll. Oh, it's me. Very nice.
Me last again.
It's kind of ignored you, Rob, and then just rotated me, Ian, and
Yeah.
Ross.
Vice Like Kai says, very interested in that new Gruul commander. Pulled one, but not ready to make another commander deck yet. You got any tips for it at all, Ross?
I'm going down to 6, by the way. So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it is a pretty green. It's a Gruul aggro deck, so you want a lot of ramp. You want a lot of sort of big creatures. Also, with this particular commander, the way to take advantage of it is to have your creatures be blocked or to fight other creatures. So that's where I'm looking to improve my deck at the moment. Is put the fight mechanic a little bit in there a little bit more. And I have gone down your favourite route, Ian, for some of the cards in there. So it does feature Stuffy Doll and Brash Taunter as well.
I believe I was in a game with you where you killed Carfire, I believe, with Stuffy Doll.
I did. One of the players had a 30-30 creature, and I put Stuffy Doll out and just named the player on the highest life and said I would block whatever with Stuffy Doll. The player didn't survive very long.
Nice.
Forgotten names, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's very easy to build around. It would also be a pretty good budget commander as well. There's lots of big green and red stompy stuff for quite cheap in terms of price floating around there as well.
Gruul's always been good for that, though. To be fair.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like a fixed Xenaghost is how I describe it.
I just had to take my jumper off. I was getting rather warm around the edges.
Bottom
As you do.
1, and I'm ready.
So just checking how much time's left. So there's 28 minutes left on the giveaway at the moment. There's still time to try and earn another ticket. Check your balances. Spend your points when you can.
Ooh, 35. I don't think I'm going to get another 50.
No.
I don't know.
5, so
I don't even think I've done
I
one yet.
think I've discovered what is causing the stream to lag out a little bit, and it's every time I load the Streamlabs dashboard. So I'm going to have to avoid doing that. There was about 28 minutes left on the clock before it does the draw automatically. But that's going to be the last time I'm going to be able to check on it. Are we all ready?
Yep. What time
Ready.
did you say it drew?
Just after 9 o'clock. So,
Okay. I'll check just before 9.
yeah. Are we all good?
Yeah.
I
Yep. Okay. I'll draw. We'll play an island and a Chrome Mox exiling Mirrodin Besieged under it.
Jesus.
Imprinting, sorry. And I'll pass that.
I will play a Rogue's Passage as my land
Oh,
for turn.
already?
I'll pass.
Jesus. I'll draw. Land for turn. I will play. Yep. Forest and go.
You're in red, Rob. You must have some land destruction.
not in this deck because I don't run land destruction because I'm not evil like that. Short term.
The only land destruction I do use is to target people that have rogue passage.
I'm going to play Forgotten Cave tapped, and then I'll say pass.
Okay, tap up, keep draw. Play an island. And we'll pass.
Okay. I will draw. Play a Seat of the Synod as my land for turn. I'm going to tap 1 for a Soul Ring. And then I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to cast Fabricate. Search my library for an artifact card, reveal it, put it into my hand. Full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm going to find, so I'll pass what I'm finding. It was in my opening hand. I figure I might as well play it.
Life steal.
I'd rather get the thing that cheats out Blightsteel, personally.
Did you say pass turn?
Pass turn.
Draw. Play mountain. Tap 2 for a in favourite Lotus Cobra.
Lotus Cobra. Lovely jubbly.
And with that, pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. East Lande. With that, I will pass turn.
Okay,
I'm going to go find a Burnished Heart, by the way.
keep and draw. Play Darksteel Citadel. And then I'll tap 2 and kick it once. I'm going to play Thieving Skydiver. Kicked it once, so when it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, I gain control of target artifact with convert mana cost X or less.
Yeah, you get Soul
I'll
Ring.
take your Soul Ring. Thank you. It's going to come to me tapped, though, which is a bit of a shame.
I'll let you control that.
I'll find something for that in a minute. Pay one more. Play a manifold key. I'll pass there. I'm going to find a little token Soul Ring.
Tap and draw. I'm sure you must almost have one lying around at this point.
Probably got a spare.
I'll play a Dark Steel Citadel. And then I will tap 3 for a Burnished Heart, and I will pass the turn there.
Untap.
Kill it before he can sack it,
Draw.
quickly.
This Yellhorn is a Soul Ring.
So you mean Vuvuzela? I've actually got one of I've got one of the ones from South Africa at my my parents' house in a minute. Proper Vuvuzela. They were banned in the airport.
Well, they were really annoying.
I know, that's why they were banned.
Tap the red to cycle Forgotten Cave to draw a card. I will then
Struggling.
pay green. I will cycle Tranquil Thicket to
He's struggling.
draw a card. I will then, for my land for turn, throw down a Rocky Tarpit, comes in tapped. Gets
You have
me.
a mana floating.
I do. And that will just fizzle.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play Mountain. I'm going to tap 3
That's tap.
and
Sorry.
cast Chandra, Acolyte of Flame. I will 0 her to create 2 elemental tokens. That will then go to combat. Ross, take 2 2/2s. 2 1/1, sorry. 2
I
damage
will-
total.
I'll block one of them and take one.
Yep. And they go to end step, they fizzle and die. Horrible. Response, I will flash out a cat.
Is that your signature move?
I've been away for a couple of days and he's just literally obsessed with me at the minute.
Oh.
It's cute, but it's fucking annoying. Get off me. Get off me, twat.
Are you all done, Rob?
I'm all done now, mate.
Yeah. I'll untap your Soul Ring. Thank you. And draw.
I can't really object. What I did was pretty mean.
Play a command tower. Yeah. 6. Play Teferi. And then I'll uptick Teferi to 6. I'm going to look at the top 2, put one to hand, and one to the bottom. One to hand, one to the bottom. Tap 1, play a Soul Ring.
I'm calling legendary rule.
I'll pass the turn there.
And tap. Draw.
Hey Ross, Manifold Key can make a creature unblockable, you know?
I know. I was
know,
just
right?
thinking, why is mine not in this deck? With the second you played it.
Well, it's just as good to see, because it hasn't, you know, I'm sure.
Or
Yeah.
if I manage to get my blind skill back out again. I'm just going to pass the turn there. Can't do anything else.
Okay.
Well, I want to be able to activate Burnished Heart, so.
Play Forest for turn, getting me. Let's just say a black, just because it's a black dice. I'll use the black, 2 green, and then red to play Waker of the Wilds. She's a 3/3. Pay X and 2 green. Put X 1/1 counters on target land. You control that land. 0/0 elemental with haste. It's still a land.
Okay.
I will then pass turn. And I will sack that and go get a land.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm going to play
Sunken Mountain.
Cat. You're adorable, I know, but you're annoying me. Postal for a reason. Right, what was I going to do? I wanted to play another mountain. To which then I'll tap the team and I'll play Murmuring Mystic. I'm then going to 0 Chandra, creating 2 1/1 elementals, swinging it to Fairy.
Yeah, I'll block one with the Skydiver.
Other one dies horribly. Other one hits you, and then
Yeah.
end step, dies horribly, pass turn.
Okay. So then untap. Keep. Draw. Oh boy.
Overgrown Tomb.
Tick up to Fairy. Do the whole top 2 thing again. One to hand, one to the bottom.
While you're doing that, I'm going to pay 3 and crack Burnished Heart because you've got no creatures.
No worries.
You might stifle the ability.
He could, but he hasn't.
Rob, I'm going to get probe. I'm
Okay,
going to
in my
look at
hand.
your hand. You should only really be showing me, but we could just do a full... Do you mind just revealing it to save time?
Yeah, it's going to be easier that way. Right, so I've got a Khan's Bastion,
Yep, proliferate.
Niblizit Firemind,
Yep.
which is the tap to draw a card and then deal 1 damage when you draw a card. Locust God, Chandra the Awakened Inferno, Tezzeret Cruel Mechanist.
Fair do. I'll also draw a card and get probe.
It's a spicy hand.
Oi. Polluted Delta. Tap and crack, I'll go and find an island and I'll pass there.
Did I just make you
Untap.
sweat a little bit?
And draw.
Some big names on that list.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
It's
going
a
to
list
be...
of entirely. It's a hand of entirely legendaries.
I was to guess we've got about 15 minutes left to get your entries in.
What my second?
3 packs of Zendikar Rising.
Yeah. I want him.
I tap 4, and I attempt to cast my oversized commander for the first time.
Do you have to pay more for it, seeing as it's the oversized version? Or?
No, I just get points for keeping it since I bought the precon.
I think you should have to pay 2 more.
If that
You have to
resolves,
say mana equal to the double size.
if that resolves, I'm going to tick Saheeli up by 1 to give the next spell I cast affinity for artifacts. I control 2. So then I'm going to pay 2 mountains to cast Pilar and Kiran Nala. ETB create 2 1/1 Thopter tokens. I can pay 2 and a mountain, sacrifice an artifact, and this deals 2 damage to target creature or player. And with that, I will pass the turn.
Draw. Oop. Do your thing. I will play Forest, so a mana. I will use that 1 black, red, and 3. Attempt to cast Windgrace.
Yeah.
Please, sir.
Please, sir, could I play some magic?
I will then up him to 7, discarding Gruul Turf to draw 2 cards.
I don't know who needs to know this, but I've just found out that Spider-Man and the Multiverse is now going to be available on Netflix as of Friday.
Oh.
It was a really good movie, actually.
It was.
Yeah.
Plus,
Hashtag not sponsored.
I wish.
If Marvel want to sponsor us, that's absolutely fine.
Absolutely, I am more than open to some Marvel money. Let's go.
that's the animated one, isn't it?
Indeed, it is.
It's where it's not Peter Parker, and that's all I'm going to say.
Khan's Bastion.
I didn't think to put that in this deck, you know. That would have been a good choice.
I've had a Planeswalker deck for a long time, and I haven't put Khan's Bastion in it, so you're not the only one.
Why? It's an amazing card.
Didn't think about it.
I just didn't know about it.
I'm going to tap 3 and cast Dak Faden. I will
Kind of cool.
Are you Googling Into the Spider-Verse, Lester?
I am.
I do recommend watching it.
Oh, no, I meant Khan's Bastion.
Oh, right.
Okay, I'm going to -2 back, and I'm going to gain control of the Soul Ring. Yeah.
No
Which
worries.
one?
Do you want the Yellhorn Sol Ring or the Promo Sol Ring?
I'll take the Promo Soul Ring.
Promo Sol Ring, fair do.
No one's allowed to play with their own cards.
No, not today.
I'm then going to 0 Chandra to add a loyalty counter to Planeswalker. Red Planeswalker I control, each red Planeswalker. So that will go down to 1, but then go up to 2. And then I will pass turn there.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, and draw.
-6 ability is a bit harsh.
I know, right?
+1 on Teferi. Do the whole top 2 thing again. This one to hand, this one will go to the bottom. Then I'm going to frantically search blue and 2. In fact, I may as well pay for it with lands because, yeah, I'll get to untap. So draw 2 cards, then choose and discard 2 cards and untap up to 3 lands. I'll choose to discard an island and a Grand Architect. No. Yes. And then untap up to 3 lands. Pass turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, and draw.
You know what I should have done to be really cheeky? Log Lauren's computer into Twitch as well.
I'd have sent them straight to her. You would not have seen them.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Sorry, I've been exiled.
Rob getting in a cheeky ticket there. Gets kicked out of the game as a reward.
I've got sparklers going off in the background as well, so...
I'm going to tick Saheeli up by 1 to use her second +1 ability to make the next spell I cast cost 4 cheaper, because I control 4 artifacts.
Right,
so I'm
still.
going to play a Slate of the Ancestry for free. Unfortunately, I do not have a Blightsteel in my hand. Otherwise, yeah,
does
that
that one
might
do?
have happened. Pay 4, tap it, discard your hand, draw a card for each creature you control.
Nice.
Don't know. I put it in the
that's
deck.
not
I'm
bad, yeah.
trying it out.
Interesting.
I pay.
Good one for token decks.
It's a good one for any deck that. It's a good one for Savala as well, actually. Dump all
It's
the creatures on the field, infinite mana, tap it for 4, get
draw
rid of
everything.
nothing, got no hand,
Yeah.
draw top 7 more cards.
I'm going to cast 3. Pay 3, sorry, and attempt to cast Loyal Drake. 2/2 flying with lieutenants. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control your commander, draw a card. I'm then going to tap 4, tapping Slate of Ancestry, discarding Prototype Portal and Doretti Scrap Savant to draw 4 cards.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go to combat. Loyal Drake's going to trigger. I'm going to draw another card, so that's draw 5.
Wow.
Yeah, not bad. Played my land for turn, I believe, so I will pass the turn there.
Okay. I will untap. Draw.
All the cards.
All the cards.
I will drop Lordwyn Grace down by 3. Putting him on 4. To return Gruul Turf to my hand, to battlefield, getting
Last few minutes.
one on Light's Cobra, and I'll also bring back the Rocky Tar Pit, which gets me another one. When Gruul Turf comes in, I will. Oh, fuck it.
Are they? What type of boosters are they in?
They are just the normal draft boosters.
I will return
Sad that you have to ask.
Mountain to hand. I will then play Mountain for the land for turn, getting me another mana. I will use the 3 mana from Light's Cobra to cast Turn Timber Sower.
What does that do?
Whenever one or more land cards are put into the graveyard from anywhere, into my graveyard from anywhere, create a 0/1 plant token. Can pay green, sacrifice 3 creatures, return target land card from my graveyard to my hand.
Okay.
Then I will.
We lost him.
Have I been exiled?
I will-
I've been exiled. Wonderful.
Might have to pass turn.
Cool.
Yeah.
Untap,
Pass turn.
upkeep, and draw. Right. In fact, let's do it this way. Let's plus Chandra to add 1 point to each Planeswalker, red Planeswalker I control. -2 Ack to gain control of the other Soul Ring.
In response, I'll tap it.
That's just rude.
So what exactly can you gain control of with that
Other
ability?
artifact.
Ooh,
Any artifact.
Any
Uh,
artifact.
I have not been paying enough attention to that. Yeah, I've missed that.
Okay, well, I mean, that still doesn't matter too much. I'm going to tap 2, 2 and 2. I'll leave the blue up because I need that. 2, 2 and 2. 6 mana to cast Chandra Awakened Inferno.
Yep.
Once you enter the battlefield, I will immediately +2 her.
Oh, this is the we all get an emblem where we take 2 damage each. Beginning of our upkeep.
I'm actually going to -3 her.
Oh, deals 3 damage to each non-elemental creature.
Yep. So everything that's not an elemental takes 3 damage.
Well, that's just mean.
Board. Board wipe.
Is it only creatures that it affects?
Yes, only creatures.
Ah.
Yeah. Planeswalkers
Board
don't
wipe
take
from me.
I will pay. Bollocks.
Well, priority goes to Ian. Do you do anything?
Nothing.
I've got nothing to do. So yeah.
All good with me.
I will. You say non-elemental creatures, yeah?
Yeah, so it's non-elemental creature.
I will pay 2, and then 3. I will turn this land. I'll give that land 3 counters.
Yeah.
It becomes an elemental creature. It's still a land. These then die.
That is perfect timing. I don't know if you can hear that.
But your land would be on the field at the time the trigger goes off.
Yeah, it wouldn't take the damage though.
Is it not
It's
an elemental?
It's an elemental.
It's
Ah,
elemental.
okay, right, yeah.
I'll pass turn on that then.
No worries. Is it 9 o'clock? So it's going to be a few more minutes to go. Hopefully this works. I'm crossing my fingers. Anyway, untap, upkeep, and draw.
I'm really sorry about that, Fireworks.
That's all right. I'll +1 to Ferry. Do the top 2 thing again.
We did it just over the back of my house, so we did it last year as well.
This one to hand and this to the bottom. Say go.
God, you just killed a Paris.
I play Soul for Fools, which comes in untapped. I'm going to tick Saheeli up by 1 to create a 1/1 servo. I'm going to tap 4 to cast a Thopter Spy Network. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control an artifact, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Whenever one or more artifact creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Is that an enchantment?
It is, yes.
Swan song.
Sure. And I was just trying not to play artifacts, really, which is kind of hard in this deck.
You know it's about something.
No. Think I got a pass there.
I will.
The red-handed back is stretching out to you.
It is. At least the artifacts I have now are not very useful for you.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
He'll have them anyway.
I think. I don't know. There's your Chrome Mox is still on the field.
Chromox is still on the field. Manifold Key is still on the field. There's an artifact land still on the field.
There are a bunch of artifact lands still on the field. Both me and Ian are running them, I believe.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have 2 on the field.
How big is that blue creature you've got there, Rob?
It's a 1/5.
It's a 1/5.
Memory
Okay.
Mystic.
Okay.
Do you want it out of the way?
Don't worry, Lester. My combat is my attack aren't going to go towards you, my friend.
But your planeswalkers are starting to rather annoy me.
Which one?
All of them. I will pay. So
Oh, the raffle is closed. Now, is it going to automatically draw it, or am I going to have to do something?
So I can't do that one. So I will pay 3. Oh, actually, no, wait, not yet. I will. Oh, fuck. I'll play Evolving Wilds for turn. I will then pay 3 to cast Sylvan Awakening.
I really regret helping you with your deck now.
Don't worry. Until the end of turn, all lands I control become 2/2 elemental creatures with reach, indestructible, and haste. They are still lands. So let's just put them up there.
So all my Planeswalkers going to die?
Possibly. Let's see. So you've got 1 defender plus 6, 7, 8, 9.
You'll need to pump 2 into Chandra, Awakened Inferno.
Oh,
You'll need to pump 3 into Acolyte of Flame, and 1 needs to go into Dark Faden. That's not taking into consideration blocks. Where
Yeah. So they're all 2/2 except him, who is a 3/3.
No, he's actually
No,
5/5.
wouldn't. Yeah, I was about to say he would be the 2/2 Sylvan Awakening.
Oh,
with
so he's
the
a
3
5.
+1/+1/+1
He,
counters.
he still gets he still gets the counters on top of him.
Yeah,
And
so
still
he's
the
5/5.
counters too.
Yeah.
Ah, interesting. So. Right, I will send the Rocky Tar Pit and Overgrown 2 at your most left Planeswalker.
That's Awakened Inferno.
Yep. The 5/5 and the 2/2 will go at your middle one.
Acolyte of Flame.
And then the Evolving Wilds and Forest will go at Dark Faden.
Okay, I'll use Murmuring Mystic to block one of the ones going on Awakened Inferno.
Okay.
The other 2 will die horribly.
Quite relieving, actually.
Oh, that's still. Is that until? Until your next turn. Oh. No, it doesn't matter because they're tapped anyway. Then I will. What do I have? Yes, I do. I will up that to 6. I will discard Paducah Bob to draw 2 cards.
All good?
Then yeah, pass turn.
in your end step. I'm going to draw the raffle.
Oh,
So I think I just click this button and hopefully...
hey!
There we go. That should have picked it.
It's me.
Unbelievable. Okay.
Great.
Congratulations then, Leicester. Well done. 3
Awesome.
packs of Zendikar Rising are all yours. I'll get them in the post to you as soon as possible.
Whoop, whoop.
Join us again every time we do a Commander stream. I'm going to try and do little giveaways, and that's going to be a mixture of things from promo packs that I've got kicking around to booster packs and whatever else I fancy in the meantime. So thank you for taking part, everyone. Thank you for being my guinea pigs, I suppose, as well. So, anyway, on with the game.
Cool. I will untap. I will draw for turn.
Unbelievable.
Right. As annoying as it is, I'm going to play Mystic Sanctuary tapped. I'm going to +2 Chandra. So each of you will take 1 damage at the beginning of your upkeep.
Is that an emblem that we've got that does that now?
It is an emblem.
I will represent that with one of the booster packs.
Dice on
Do
top
the
of my
same.
deck.
In fact, we're using Nahiri because she's Boros colours, I suppose.
I will tap the 2 soul rings for 4 and mountain a island and cast Locust God.
Ian.
Yeah. No.
You said yes first. I'll take that.
Force of Will, exiling Brain Freeze,
Yep.
and paying a life.
Force of Will, it's earning its price tag today.
I'll pass turn there.
Yeah, you got a lot of spicy stuff in that hand, Rob. Untap, upkeep. To take
not
the damage
anymore.
in my upkeep, is it? Sorry?
You take damage in your upkeep, yes.
So 1. Draw.
Wish I could double emblems. Oh wait, I can.
1, 2, 3. Teferi's Tutelage. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card, then discard a card. And whenever I draw a card, target opponent mills 2. So I'm going to draw a card and discard a card. And Rob's going to mill 2.
Torch Defiance. Travel's Amulet.
Cool. I'll then tick up the fairy to 9 to look at the top 2.
Oh shit!
One to my hand and the other on the bottom.
He's getting quite high now.
And then we'll play 2 for Vantress Gargoyle. A flying 5/4.
Can't attack unless he has 7 more cards in your variant. Can't block unless he has 4 or more cards in hand. How many cards you got in hand, Ian?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, just enough.
Just enough. And I'll say go there.
Okay. Untap at the beginning of my upkeep, I will lose a life.
Always
And
had a
then I
thing
will-
for me.
Draw a card. I play a mountain as my land for turn.
It's quite a celebration for a mountain, that.
You
Red hit the land drop, celebrate!
Way! Fireworks! Boom!
Okay, I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to play an Arcbound Crusher. So it's an artifact creature with modular 1, so it enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter. Whenever an artifact comes into play, puts a +1/+1 counter on Arcbound Crusher. And do you know how modular works? When this dies, I can move the +1/+1 counters to another artifact creature. Cool. And this triggers from everyone's stuff, not just mine. So if you guys play artifacts, that will trigger this too.
no, I'll just steal your artifacts. That's all right. Oh wait.
Okay, how many artifacts do I have?
Did you take the one in the
I
upkeep?
did.
Yeah?
Yes, I did. Okay, I'm going to tick Sahili up by 1 to use her second +1 ability to cast a 3/3 Hangerback Walker because I control 6 artifacts. An artifact enter the battlefield, so Arcbound Crusher will get a counter. What does your Planeswalker ultimate at, Rob?
X.
Oh, lovely. And you have a flying blocker, don't you, Ian?
I don't
do,
have
yes.
a flying blocker.
No, but Ian does.
Ian does.
5/4.
Okay, I'm going to tap 4, tap Slate of Ancestry for 4, discarding Darksteel Juggernaut and Joyra, Weatherlight Captain, to draw 4 cards.
I see.
And that doesn't help at all, so I pass.
Okay.
That really didn't help.
So, until your next turn. Okay, so they're no longer creatures.
Take a point of oof.
Yeah, so we'll tap. I will take an oof. I will then draw my card. Ooh. Land for turn, I will play... No. No, I won't. I will bump this up to 8. I will discard this mountain to draw 2 cards. Haven't played a land this turn yet, so I will play a mountain.
So it's code trigger. Oh.
Shut up.
Play a little violin for him.
See what I did there? Haha!
You guys think you're so funny.
My chips need seasoning, Lester. Could you spare any salt?
I think Rob's got some spare salt.
I've got more than enough from last game.
I will sacrifice the Rocky Tar Pit to go get a swamp. Comes in untapped, which is good. Oh, missed the card. I will pay 2 black to play Stitched Together.
Oh, I haven't seen that one before.
Return target creature card from a graveyard to a hand. Threshold, return that card from your graveyard to the battlefield if there is 7 or more cards in my graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, I'm going to take the Waker of the Wilds.
Yep.
I will then pay 2 green plus
Nope, changed his mind.
yeah, fucking Chandra is doing me up.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
Oh, well, so can't use that for mana.
I do think it's kind of fitting that I'm annoying you all with Chandra Awakened Inferno, and there's been fireworks going off in the background. There's a certain kind of irony on that, isn't there? I'm sure there's literature term.
I will have to. So what does the minus on Chandra do?
So I can deal X damage. So it's a minus X. I can choose how much I'm minus. Deal X damage to target creature or planeswalker. If it's dealt damage this way and would die this turn, exile it instead.
Oof.
So it's yeah. Pretty much I burn you to the pits of hell.
You do 5 damage to summon.
currently.
Or 4 if you wanted to keep it alive.
I managed to exile something, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I will.
Do you know what? Actually, it's not a great ability of all things.
No, it's an amazing ability, Lester. You need to deal with it. Throw everything you've got out that Chandra.
Yeah, that's clearly the threat on the
The
board.
Teferi on what is that? Is that 9 points on Teferi?
No, he doesn't matter. That's fine.
Which, bear in mind, that means he's 1 point off activating loyalties twice and at instant speed. Oh, sorry, no, activating them at instant speed.
Yeah, well, I can't actually get to him.
Well, what does that
Okay.
do?
He's got 1 creature.
5/4 Vantress Gargoyle says, I'll block it.
I've only got a 3/3 creature. How many cards you got in your hand, Ian?
4.
Shit. Okay. I will.
Just to prove it.
2, 3.
Bruno, that's actually your
4.
hand and not just 4 randomly sleeved cards. I demand you show us your hand.
I'll pay 4 to attempt to cast Defense of the Hut.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep.
All good.
And I will. Yeah, I will have to pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
What can you actually do with channel points?
You can do things like highlight messages and play games with them, I think, or something. I'm not sure.
And use them to enter competitions, such as the one you just won.
No, they have different types.
Apparently those are Streamlab points. So
Oh, they're different things.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you take
Otherwise-
into account the fact that the website gives you Candlekeep points, that means things are getting pretty tricky to deal with.
Because I'm currently sitting on 5k channel points. Don't know what to spend them on.
I think, can you buy emotes or something?
Let's have a look. What happens if I click it? Unlock a random sub. Is that emote? Yeah. I can pay 100, highlight my message.
Tap
Random
2
sub.
and 4.
Send
And then I'm
message
gonna
sub mode only.
Chandra Flame Caller.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to +1 it to create 2 3/1 red elementals. So I've got 2 more elementals.
Just remember,
on the
Lester was
field.
Lester was looking at ways of attacking you and killing you.
Yep. I'm going to +2 Chandra, so you'll get a another emblem. So you've got 2 emblems now. I'm going to go to combat, swing in the 2 3/1 elementals at Teferi.
Yeah, I'll block one.
Yeah, block 1. Teferi takes 1 more, or takes 3.
It's going to put on 6.
I will go to my second main phase. I will come out of second main phase. I will pass turn. Tokens exile themselves.
Okay. Oh, untap. Upkeep and draw. +1 Altar Fairy Boy. Oh, when I draw a card, sorry, Rob, you can mill 2 for that.
Thran Dynamo and Sycopate.
I'm going to put that one to my hand. That one to the bottom. I'm going to tap the Vantress Gargoyle. Each player puts the top card of their library into their grave.
Definite's the last word.
Healy's Directive.
Oh, that's a nice hit for you. Sylvan Advocate for me.
Yeah, I got on Snow-Covered Island. I'll pass the turn there.
Healy's Directive would have been about X equals 10 at this point, which would have been quite lovely.
Let's
Okay.
look at the top 10 cards, put anything that's 10 CMC or less into the battlefield, correct?
Artifacts that would be 10 or less. So I take 2 in my upkeep, going down to 36,
What do you do?
and then draw for turn.
Shame it's not enough for Blightsteel with him.
Attention.
No, it's not.
Bulverick says,
Oh.
"Attention, guys! Just want to say you are awesome."
Thank you, Bulverick.
Aw.
I play a
He's on
mountain
board.
as my land for turn. Okay. I tick Saheeli up by 1 to use her second +1 ability to cast a Microsynth Lattice for free.
Here we go again.
So everything is an artifact that only affects stuff on the board, though. All spells are now colorless, and players may spend mana as though it were mana of any color.
Pay 2 blue. I'll counterspell that.
Okay. No, I can't do that. I have to do it. I'm going to pay 3, and I'm going to cast a Mirror Maid. I'm going to have that. Actually, I don't know what I wanted to copy. I'm going to have it copy the Manifold Key.
What are you looking to untap?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
Or is he using it for the unblockable?
That might be a thing that I'm considering doing, yeah. I'm going to pay 4 to cast a Hedron's Archive. That's an artifact. It ETBs, +1/+1 counter on the Crusher. I'm then going to tap that, tap 2, tap Slate of Ancestry, discarding 1 to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll mill myself out if you're not careful.
No, please do.
And unable to do... Yep, I think I've got to pass the turn there. And Lester, I believe I have more than 3 creatures.
Awesome. So I will untap. In my upkeep, I will take 2 damage. And I will sacrifice the Defense of the Heart to go get 2 creatures.
I need to get my hand on one of those.
I don't really know what I want. Well, I know what one's going to be. Where is it? Ah, there we go. One's going to be Avengers Endigar. Sorry, I can't decide. I've got some nice choices. Oh, might have to be that as well.
What's that?
Oh, no, definitely
Oh,
that.
no. Definitely. No, don't need that one. No.
Locus of Rage.
Good lord. Vaporous Duck, hope you're watching. Sure you'll appreciate this moment.
Didn't happen to have a stifle in hand then, Ian.
Sadly not.
Right, I will then go to my draw step. Oh, E to be on him, he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's only 8 plants, guys. Come on. Draw. Ooh. First of all, I will. Um, yeah, I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attempt to cast Mazric.
I will not let that happen. I will tap 3. I'm going to cast Deny Existence.
Yep.
Exile. If it resolves, it's exiled instead.
Okay.
Okay. Trigger on Murmuring Mystic. I get a birdie.
Boyd, I want my bird.
I want my
I
bird.
want my bird.
That's what is it? Iron Man 2?
Yeah, I believe it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will. I've got my graveyard. What cards has everyone got in their little graveyards?
Poof.
What are you looking for?
Anything spicy that possibly.
I've got lots of spicy shenanigans in my graveyard.
Microsynth, Lattice, Sahili's Directive, Darksteel, Juggernaut, Doretti, Scrap, Savant, Fabricate.
We've got Thieving Skydiver, Git Probe, Grand Architect, Frantic Search, Swan Song, Force of Will, and a Counterspell.
What are you looking for in particular?
Tell me what you got in your graveyard.
Back Faden, Chandra, Locust God, Chandra, Torture Defiance, Amulet,
Locust God.
Thran, Sycophate, Kefnet's Last Word.
Okay. I
I've
will.
just seen what he's got in his hand.
I will -3, putting him onto 5.
Or potentially Graveyard.
First one, I'll bring back a mountain. The next one, I'll bring back Paducah Bog, and because it enters, I will exile your graveyard. Paul.
Paul?
You're not Paul. Rob.
Yep, that's fine.
2 lands, ETB'd. Gets me 2
I thought that was
counters.
coming.
And
I was hoping it wasn't reanimation, that was all.
I don't have an elemental token. I really should get one. Fuck it. They can be that beast. Say, I'll just put my. I get 2 elementals. That's 2 there. I will pay 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. I will harrow, sacrificing this land. Oh, what's the rest of my little graveyard? Is that it? Yeah. To go find 2 basic lands, and at the same time, I will sacrifice the Evolving Wilds to go get another one. So I'll go get 3 basic lands. 1. So the Evolving Wilds comes in tapped. And those come in untapped. 1.
Thinning that deck out.
Yep.
You know that mill you're doing on me, Ian?
Don't know what you're on about.
So 3 lands come in. So 1, 2, 3, and then 5 beasts. Not beasts.
What are the plant tokens at the minute?
They are 5/6.
560.
2, 4. Shame everything's got haste. It doesn't have haste, rather. God, is that fucking shitty little forest? Ah, there's a cat on your board.
Yeah, I know. I'm paying very special attention to which one he's knocking. No.
Carfi is hedging his bets on Lord Windgrace for the win.
No, that Chandra is going to be annoying. I'm going to have to pass on because I got nothing that's got haste. Apart from the 2 creatures I had, so I cannot do anything. Unless Ian wanted to make one of my things unblockable.
Right. I am
Bit late
going to, in the initial first combat, in fact, no.
I'm going to assume that Rob's running Psych Rift as well, so that
Tap
somewhat
4.
increases our chances.
I'm going to tap
Because
4.
I've got one. Yep.
And tap Khan's Bastion 4 with the 2 soul rings I've got to proliferate.
In response, I'll stifle.
You want me to do this.
Do I?
You want me to do this.
You mean at the end of your turn, Teferi's still going to have 7 loyalty?
Teferi will still have loyalty at the end of this turn.
Okay.
Yeah?
We have a deal.
So I will proliferate. Put
The
another
panic in his voice
on
just then.
Chandra, and another one in Chandra. I'm saying it because I know it's a fact. Okay. I will then
That's to the minus X on Chandra.
I will then go to combat. Murmuring Mystic is going to swing in at. It's going to go to Ian's life for trying to be cheeky, and so is the bird. That's 2 damage.
Yeah, okay. Take 2.
Yeah. I will then -3 Chandra. So all non-elementals will take 3 damage. She goes down to 4.
Okay. I have responses.
I'm then going to.
I have well, do you want to resolve that first?
Trust me on this one. I'm board wiping Leicester.
I still have responses.
It board wipes everybody, but it boards wipe Leicester.
That's not killed anything for me yet, so.
No, but when I -6 Chandra, deal X damage to each creature.
Yeah, I want to respond to the first Chandra trigger. Doing 3 damage.
So -3 on everything, on all creatures at the moment.
So I will pay 1, tap the Manifold Key to untap Vantress Gargoyle, and then tap it, everyone, mill 1.
Come Dagson.
Oh, Teferi, Master of Time.
Okay, now you can carry on.
Okay, so in response to the first counter going off, I'm going to pay 1, I'm going to tap Hangerback Walker, so that gets another counter on it, so that's 4. So 3 damage to everything, that will kill that, and the 3 counters from Arcbound Ravager are going to go on Hangerback Walker, turning that into a 7/7.
It's taken 3 damage.
It has, but it was on, I increased it by 1.
3 already.
It was on 3. I tapped it, add 1 for 4, because you can do that, and then the 3.
I'm blowing Chandra Flamecaller up.
Yep.
All creatures will now take 6 damage. That's 9 total damage.
That's fine. So that will kill
That'll
my
blow
Hangerback
everything up.
Walker. Yeah.
That'll blow my toe. Right, Cat, you're going to have to move.
Okay.
I was trying to see if I could do it without you there.
So when Hangerback Walker dies, that will get me 7 Thopters.
You doing?
That's all I can do. So Lester, we're on to you for board wipe now.
Yeah. I've got shit tons of things because you've just blown up a crap ton of my elementals, Rob. Thanks for that. So there
Your
is
plants on elementals though.
no, but my 5 elementals there, Omnath there, Avengers Zendikar there, and my Forester.
Yep, that's 3.
In response, actually, I will pay 2, and I will pay 3, 2 green and 1 to make this, giving it a 1/1 counter, making that an elemental now.
Damage is coming to somebody's face.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
It's fine.
So plants go because they're not elementals, so I'll get nothing from them. So that is 1, 2.
I'd rather take the damage than get whacked in the face by those 21 elementals, 21 plants that were coming in.
21.
Or it's going to be more, but
It's going to be about the same amount of damage. You realise that, don't you?
yeah, that's fine.
So
But I've
1,
checked
2, 8. Sorry, can't count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 times 3, 9, 18, 27 damage.
What's right? No. You've only got 4 elementals on the board there.
No, I don't.
Omnath,
Elemental,
Avengers
elemental, elemental,
Yeah.
elemental times 5.
They're not
When
beast.
a locus, Omnath, the locus of rage, or another elemental you control dies,
Oh,
Omnath deals
okay.
3
So,
damage to any
sorry,
target.
I thought they were beasts. Sorry, no,
No.
my bad on that. But yeah, no, that's fine. 20,
Yeah.
29 damage, 28 damage.
No, I'm doing 2 lots of it is going to go to Chandra,
She will die.
Yep.
and then the rest is going to your face.
29.
So 29 minus 3 minus 3, yeah. So
Yeah, so
it was 27
27. Sorry,
total. Yeah.
minus 6. That's 21.
21 to your
That
face.
drops me down to 19.
Whew.
I can honestly say I don't think I've seen a board wipe from Planeswalkers like that before.
No.
Nope.
That was quite impressive.
Second main phase. Can I do it? Can't do that. Yeah, pass turn there.
Okay.
Just out of mana.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. We'll do the Teferi thing. +1.
You're welcome, guys.
Don't forget to take damage from the
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you
take
take
2.
emblems.
See what I said about you
That
not
one
wanting
hand.
to stifle that?
That was a very cool turn.
Sorry,
I must say.
on the draw, Rob will mill 2.
Wow, seriously?
Yes, seriously.
Niv Mizzet and Aetherized.
I'll pay 1. Preordain. Scry 2, then draw a card. One top, 1 bottom. And I'll draw that card. Play my land for the turn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll say go there.
Untap.
you do realise you didn't have to do Chandra, your first Chandra ability to board wipe me.
What was the 6? No, I wanted to make sure.
Everything only had 5 or less toughness, so your first Chandra would have just killed me.
She was going to go anyway. I mean, I could have +1 her, but yeah, it's. I wanted to make sure that everything was going to go in case she had any shenanigans.
I play an island as my land for turn. I pay 2 to cast an Ethereum Sculptor. Artifact spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. I tick Saheeli up by 1 to use her second +1 ability to cast a Steel Hellkite for free.
Keep that in, please.
Counter it by all means.
Yeah, I was going back to the Ethereum Sculptor.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, I can't. Just I just read the card properly. I can't. No, carry on.
Okay, I then tap 4 to tap Slate of Ancestry, discarding 2 islands to draw 7, 8, 9 cards.
I will respond to that with Stifle.
Okay. Do I still discard my hat? Yeah, it's part of the cost.
Part of the cost, yeah.
All right. In response, take 7 1/1 flying Thopters at Teferi.
At Teferi! Oh! Ouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cat, no one
Yeah,
wants to see
no.
Rock.
Teferi goes to 1.
No one wants to see
Because
Rock.
ruin the rest of my. I've got no hand. I had to discard it all. I had to discard the 2 lands. So
I'll draw. I will +7. I will discard Grim backwards to draw 2 cards. I really need more 2s in here.
Everyone needs more to what you're on about.
I will pay 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to play Balath.
Nice.
Does
I
it do?
may or may not have a foil alt art version of him. I know I think I've got an alt art version, but I
Oh,
may
yeah.
have a foil one.
I remember what he does now, yeah.
Yeah, he's like the cheap, weaker version of Zendikar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get 7 plants. I will. I'll play Rakdos Scenarium, and I will bring back Swamp to my hand, getting a counter on my plant. Oh no, it's not on all, is it? It's on 1. Oh, I do have an elemental. Another plant. That is the question. Nope. Oh, come here. It'll be an elemental then. So I'll drop that down to 6, and this one gets 4 counters.
All good?
Yeah, because I don't have haste. Oh, I didn't take
Okay.
the 2 damage.
Draw. Well, that's annoying. Tap 2 and tap 4 to cast Tezzeret Cruel Mechanist. I'm going to +1 Tezzeret. Draw a card. I'm then going to play a land for turn, which comes in tapped.
Which Tezzeret is it?
So it's +1, draw a card, +0, Until your next turn, target artifact you control becomes a 5/5 creature in addition to its other types. And I can -7 put any number of cards from my hand onto the battlefield face down, and they're 5/5 artifact creatures.
Oh.
He's just basically hardcore card draw.
Hardcore card draw.
Hardcore card draw. Yeah, pass turn there.
Untap, upkeep, draw. As I do, Rob, you're going to mill one. Mill two, sorry.
Into playing a beacon, and is it Boilerworks?
Then I will tap these 4, float 4 blue. I'll -1 to Fairy, untap up to 4 target permanents, killing him. And then I'll tap 4, giving me 8 total to recast him.
Yep.
Drawing back in at 5. Then I'll +1 him to do the whole 2-card thing.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah, 1 to hand, 1 to the bottom. Pay 1. Sensei's Divining Top.
We go.
Come in.
I'll say go there, actually.
On your end step, I'm going to pay 1, tap my Manifold Key to untap Slate of Ancestry. Tap 4, tap Slate of Ancestry, discarding my hand and drawing 9 cards.
Oh!
Oh.
Searching for that blight still.
Did not see
Searching
that
for
coming.
something. I completely forgot it until about halfway through Rob's turn, I'm not going to lie.
I will respond by paying 1 to look at the top 3 cards of my library and putting them back in any order.
Cool. I will then untap everything, lose 2 life, and draw for turn.
Okay.
Hey, Lester.
Yes.
Ask and ye shall receive. I tick Saheeli up by 1 to cast a Blightsteel. Wait, 7,
Oh, I heard that.
9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, I cast Blightsteel for free.
Ouch.
Well,
Doesn't have haste, you'll be pleased to know.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Who
That
knew
is-
affinity for artifacts was quite powerful? I
Who
play
didn't?
my land for turn, which is an Inventor's Fair. I play a Welding Jar. I tap 4 to play an Unwinding Clock.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I could be really mean. Instead, I think I'm just going to go to combat. So, Leicester, I am swinging a 5/5 flying steel Hellkite at you.
Yep.
I'm swinging a 1/1 flying Thopter at Windgrace, and I'm swinging 6 1/1 Thopters at Teferi.
Wow.
So I'm taking 6 in total.
No, well, one of the Thopters is going at Windgrace with flying.
Oh.
Steel Hellkite's coming directly at you for 5/5 flying, and I'm going to be paying 0 if it connects with you.
Yeah. I've got no flying blockers.
So that will also destroy all of your tokens,
Teferi's going to die.
because I'm paying 0 into Steel Hellkite.
It's true. You can't just let me have tokens, can you?
Nope.
No one can. None of them have been able to attack yet.
You don't want them to.
They weren't coming at you.
I know, but I've got a giant flying board. If I don't swing sideways, what am I doing with my life? I'm just going to pass the turn there. And during your untap phase, I will untap all of my artifacts as well.
Oh, fucking hell. I don't want land right now. Putting this up to 9. I'm going to discard Savage Lands to draw 2 cards. One, 2, 3. To play Rider Heart of Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Library. One for turn. I'll play a swamp.
That's not too cheerful.
All
I
done.
put the tokens on the non-existent. Yeah, guess.
Right. I will untap. Upkeep draw. Mountain for Soaring. That's 3 Soarings I currently own.
Are we playing vintage?
Apparently. That's 3 Soarings on my board right now. That's quite comical. Okay.
That is a stupid amount of mana.
I refuse to play mine, so you can't have 4.
+1. I can't take it. I can't take it. +1, I'll draw a card. I will tap 2. One of the Soul Rings. And 2 red. To cast Niv Mizzet Firemind. Do you know what? That's going to be it, I think. Yeah, pass turn then.
Okay, untap. I'll keep. Draw. Going to do 4 for Teferi's Aegis Insight.
Draw 1, draw 2.
If I would draw a card, except for the first one I draw in each of my draw steps, draw 2 cards instead. I will then pay 1 into the Divining Top, look at the top 3, put them back in any order.
According to Spell Table, you just played a Yawgmoth's Tomb or a Face of Divinity.
Nice.
Not quite, right?
And then I'll tap the top
No, I've got Fairy's Aegis Insight. I actually need one of those.
to draw 2 cards instead of 1. Putting top back on top of my library. Play my land for the turn. And then say go.
Untap at the beginning of my upkeep, I lose 2 life, and then I draw a card.
Oh yeah, lost 2 myself.
Even if I die, you still get the -2.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's our emblem technically. I play in Blinkmoth Nexus as my land for turn. Okay, I can't not. I'm sorry, but I can't not. I'm going to Ultimate Saheeli again to make copies of all of my artifacts.
In response,
Go for it.
snap the Black Steel Colossus back to your hand.
Okay, so in response to that, I tap 5 and I cast Spell Swindle.
And in response.
In response to that,
Oh, yep.
I'll tap my 2 Soul Rings, tap Khan's Bastion, do a Proliferate.
I will Force of Negation
Lord
on the
Windgrace.
Spell Swindle.
Lord Windgrace gets a +1 counter as well.
Exiling Dramatic Reversal.
So Saheeli's ultimate goes off, but Blight still goes to my hand.
Yes.
Yep.
So it won't be there when...
Okay.
Spell Swindle will also be in exile.
Oh, okay. I have no way of getting it back, but still.
Whew.
How much life is in on 30?
You may have just caused dodge a bullet there, my friend.
Ironically, it would have been Ian was one of the people that was going to die. Someone else was going to die.
I'm Ralph Wiggum.
So,
Effing chat, everybody. I don't think I'm
Right,
long for this
so-
world.
I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
I have 14 1/1 Thopters coming in the air at you.
At me.
Yeah. where else were they going to go? And then I have 2 Steel Hellkites going in. That's for 10 collectively.
As
So-
well at me.
As well at you, yeah.
So I'm down to 6. Can you squeeze any more in?
So I tap 2 to give one of the Steel Hellkites +1/+1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extra. I'll take you down to 1 life.
Which beginning the next turn, I technically kill him.
I die by upkeep.
Do not interfere with my Blightsteel. Bad things happen.
Bad things happen when that happens.
And then, because Steel Hellkite connected with you, Ian, I'm going to pay 0 into Steel Hellkite, destroying Chrome Mox.
Yep. Yep.
Pass the turn.
Wow.
And my artifacts will untap, which includes some of my lands.
Did I make you angry?
Little bit. I honestly thought I was going to kill you.
We have a problem there.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
So all of the stuff that Saheeli just created died, so I only have 7 Thopters and a Steel Hellkite. And the...
Ah, go away.
I'm not so sure Windgrace has got this anymore, Carfi.
No, you could be right.
See, another
I think
skill
I
from,
may have just painted a bit of a target on my back, though. Just
Okay.
a little bit of one.
12, bump up 12 to discard the Mountain Valley to draw 2 cards.
Unfortunately, the wrong Nib Mizzet is in the graveyard.
I'm fine with that.
I know you're fine with that, but I could kill you next turn.
With which one?
The
Oh,
other
draw a
Nib.
card, ping me for 1 damage.
Yep.
Green. I'll play Elvish Reclaimer. It gets +2/+2 as long as there are 3 or more land cards in my graveyard. I think I've got plenty in there. Pay 2, sacrifice land, search my library for a land, and put it in the battlefield tapped. And then shuffle your library.
I forgot I put the infinite combo in here with Nib Mizzet.
What do you mean you forgot?
That conveniently slipped his mind.
I forgot until I drew the one of the combo pieces. Or
So
the
I
other
just-
the other combo
I
piece.
just play this card and then I just play this card and oh my. Would you look at that? I didn't realise it, but this is an infinite combo. Yeah.
Oh.
And this is my birth certificate, Robin. You can clearly see here it says I wasn't born yesterday.
Oh, I didn't take the 2 life.
Foil as well. It's a foil Nib Mizzet as well. actually a really good Niv. I quite enjoy him. Whereas the Fire Mine's pretty good. The parry is so
Land for
much better.
turn. This is annoying.
You got no way to kill him, have you?
Oh.
Leicester's been deep in the hole for like the past 3 turns. He really has.
How many cards in your library, Ross? Quite a few.
Over half.
Yeah.
When Ian kept milling people, he never picked me.
Yeah, thanks for that, Ian. You actually got rid of Nib Mizzet.
I'll go to combat. And
Have the privilege of taking me out, Leicester.
no,
Go on.
no. I will swing both. Oh, sorry?
I was going to say, we let him die in his upkeep.
Yeah. I'm gonna swing Phylath and Rada at you, Ross.
How much?
8 in total.
They are triggers on a stack, though, aren't they? So I can respond and try and have some shenanigans in my upkeep.
You've got no mana.
Untap, upkeep.
Untap, upkeep.
Untap on your upkeep, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Rob.
Okay, I will. Which is the bigger one, Lester?
Phylath.
Okay,
5,
I'll
5.
chump Phylath with the Ethereum Sculpture, and I'll take 3.
Okay. On declaration of you not blocking it, thank fuck for that, I will pay 2,
I believe there's
3,
a song.
4, 5, 6. Using her ability, she gets XX until end of turn, where X is the number of lands I control. Then I will pay 1, 2, 3. I will discard and use Blood Rush on Rubble Hulk. Discard Rubble Hulk, target attacking creature gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of lands I control. Motherfucker!
Which is how much?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So she gets 24, 24 plus the 3, 27 on the dot.
Oof.
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 I believe I'm dead. I should have blocked.
Ooh. Oh, you're so dead. You just left the game.
That's the wrong button. Didn't mean to. But yeah, okay. I'm at 0, and I'm dead.
Exactly. Well done, man.
Fuck.
Well done.
Well done, Lester.
I mean,
well done,
can I point out that was in my hand as well? If I wanted to get mean. Good game.
Well done, Lester.
Well done.
Welcome. I am fucking shaking right now.
Good play.
Okay. I will then.
Oh, take it back, Carfi. You never know till the end, do you?
Rob, you lose
Did
a
you
soul ring.
sacrifice that many lands?
What? Sorry.
You sacrificed that many lands?
No. Sacrifice nothing.
Yes, Rob, don't forget.
Severe lack of land.
You lose a soul ring.
What's sorry, Rob?
No,
No,
Rob
it's fine.
loses a soul ring.
Yeah, he's not sacking them. He's just stacked them on top of each other. Tied his
No,
board
that's
up.
fine. It just looked like you got rid of them.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. There. Sorry.
No, that's cool.
So I've got 4 mana. Fuck it, I might as well. 1, 2, and green. Far Wanderings. Search my library for basic land. Put it into battlefield tapped. Threshold. If I've got 7 more cards in my land graveyard, think I do. I will go get 3 basic lands and put them onto battlefield tapped. Don't know if I've got any more basic. 1. 2. Can I Can I get another one? There we go, 3. Oh, I will, with that, pass turn.
Okay, I will untap, upkeep, and draw. With the draw, with Niv Mizzet trigger on the stack of the draw, I'm going to tap my 2 Soul Rings to proliferate. Funny enough, only proliferating Tezzeret.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So Ian take point of damage. Die horribly.
Yep, good game.
I'll tap 1 blue. I'm going to attach Curiosity to Niv Mizzet. Which is the annoying way around.
Wasn't even going to let me try and do anything in my upkeep.
You've got no flyers, do you?
Sadly not.
No. Okay, so I'll +1 Tezzeret to 9 to draw a card. Ping you for 1.
Yep.
I'm going to 3 cast Mana Geode. Scry 1. I'm just going to go to the bottom. Go to combat. Niv is going to hit you for 4.
Yep.
Trigger on Niv, because I've dealt damage to you. I will draw a card. Deal it another
point.
5. Or another point of damage. I'm then going to tap blue. I'm going to cast Opt. Dry.
Bad. Another point of damage to me, yeah?
Another point of damage to yourself when I draw. I'm going to tap Mana Geode for blue. For cycle Lonely Sandbar. Draw a card. Do another point.
Yep.
See,
Um,
who needs emotes? Hey,
Mine's a smiley face. I'm perfectly happy. I killed
I'm then
3
going to
people
play
with infect.
land for turn, which will be an island.
the tongue sticky out face. There you
And that's all I can do, funny enough.
Okay.
I do, however, lose one of my Soul Rings. So I'm down to 1 Soul Ring. And I pass turn probably to my death. I'm thinking to my death.
Draw that. Oh, what I'm doing? I'm looking at that, not drawing it. I will pay black to cycle Baron Moore to draw a card. Oh, Temple False God. I'll play that for land for turn. I will -11 Lord Windgrace. Put him onto 1. Destroy up to 6 target non-land permanents. I will destroy your Soul Ring, Niv, your other Planeswalker, and Curiosity.
1, 2, 3, 4. I've got.
And then it's non-land.
4. And then the only other one I've got is this Mana Geode.
Yeah, I'll destroy that as well then. It says up to 6, so I will only choose to do 5. And then I gain 6 2/2 green cat warriors.
Swing your board. Swing your board.
I will then swing my board.
How much?
3,
Pump it
4,
up. Just straight
9.
up. I've got no block. Pump it up.
Alright. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only need 6. So that pumps it up by. So that's pumping it up once. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
That's going to be more than 19.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16, 17, 18, 19. So she's 19 herself, and then 5, and then 1.
X.
I had
Oh.
Chain Veil, Out of Bounds, and Jace. in hand.
Chain Veil.
Chain Veil. Literally drew it last term.
Yeah, very nice.
In my hand,
Nothing,
I had Crop Rotation,
Friend Armor would be
Terramorphic,
nice.
and Forest.
Turner's side would be nice, yeah, too far before I was getting anything half decent.
Carfi was right. Lord
Well,
Windrose
he
got
did.
his
He
win
was.
in the
Yeah,
end.
he did. He pulled it back in the end. Yeah, it's quite a shock finish there, to be honest. He went from quite a dominant position there, Ross, to being out of the game, basically.
That's why you block.
No, that concludes tonight's ceremonies, I guess. Any final thoughts, anyone? I mean, I quite enjoyed it. Teferi, I can see a lot of fun and potential in this one. Might be something
Do you
that I
see
have to
why I
work
play
on.
a Planeswalker commander deck there, Ian?
Yeah, there's there's a lot
It
going on
adds-
in your turn, isn't there?
Yeah, it adds another layer to the cake. I think the difference being is obviously this is the first time I have ever seen and ever played against a commander deck that is 100% Planeswalkers as the commander.
The heart on Blightsteel.
So, yeah, it just adds another element to it
Yeah.
that is a bit more. Because Planeswalkers are ridiculous when they go off, but at the same time, they're not necessarily prime targets. So
There's a lot of watching to see which Planeswalker's close to ultimating and which one you
Yes.
need to watch out
Keeping it
for.
close. Sign them.
you've got to play a metagame so quite hardly.
Ross, you helped Lester build his deck, if I'm not mistaken.
I gave him some advice,
So,
but I think
How do you,
Lester did build
how do you
himself.
feel about how your two decks performed this evening then?
I couldn't be happier. Game 1 was absolutely perfect. In Game 2, I had, if you didn't snap the Blightsteel back to my hand, I had 2 people dead to infect on board. So
Who was 2 people? Just out of
It was-
curiosity.
I would have left Rob alone.
Ironically enough,
Sorry.
Charming.
the 2 Blightsteels I ended up having would have left you alone, Ross.
I don't know about you, Ian, but I feel a bit bullied there.
I do, slightly, yeah. And I mean, your deck as well. I mean, I saw that when it was a pre-con to what it is now. It's a lot faster. It's doing. I mean, especially when you've got things like the Avengers of Zendikar out and the way that you pump up at the end there as well on whatever her name is, it Rada?
Rada
Yeah.
was absolute MVP of that last game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you said, okay, I'll just take you 3, I was like, did I just hear you right? Fuck, did pump everything.
Do it now before he changes his mind.
I thought you might pump it, but I didn't think you could one-shot me. I'm
If
gonna be
you're able
honest.
to do it, any Planeswalker deck should run this as well. Flux Channeler.
So, like I said,
Queen in blue.
just quickly, we're doing another stream again on Sunday. Next Thursday, we're doing CEDH-based games. Week after that, though, should we do another theme night? Has anyone got anything in mind?
No. Jank,
We talked about
Jank.
doing tribal, like goblins and stuff before.
One of the other suggestions as well has been Plane Chase.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah,
But perhaps
yeah,
we could work on doing
we'll
that.
have One of the decks. We can play an obscure deck we haven't played, or like a non-meta deck
Yeah.
with Planechase.
Yeah.
Do you
So-
have
so-
planes chase again?
No, but I can figure out a way that we can get the cards up on the stream
we
so we
can
can
sort
see
it.
what's going
I
on.
was going to say, I've got it if you want to borrow it.
Yeah, I mean, if you could draw the cards, then I could put them up in the middle of the stream. I'll get,
yeah,
I'll get a
okay.
folder of them ready.
Yeah.
There'll be a little bit
So
of
non-meta decks with Planechase.
yes. So yeah, I'll have a think and see what I got. But no, in the meantime, thank you very much everyone for watching. If you're enjoying this, don't forget to follow. Check us out on Candlekeep Ramsey on the Facebook and on Twitter, Instagram. I'm all over the place. Thank you very much for coming and good night. Bye bye.
See you later.
Everybody wave.
This will change Zendikar forever. Careful.
What is this thing? Nahiri?
No more storms or disasters. No more hellish monsters. This is our chance.
Our chance? Zared's chance? No.
I'm so sorry, Akiri. I truly am.